The peritoneal dialysis unit of the National Kidney and Transplant Institute is the largest facility in the Philippines providing world-class peritoneal dialysis therapy and is fully equipped to treat all kinds of patient who may need PD therapy. The guidance of Dr. Donna Francesca C. De Leon, Head of Operations of the PD Unit, and Ms. Marcidita V. Jackson, OIC Manager for Critical and Special Care Department. It was decided to conduct the training virtually. We must be creative, inventive, and engaging as we have to adjust to these unpredictable and rapidly changing times. CAPD training is a core function of the peritoneal dialysis unit. Due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, challenges arose with regards to training of the patients and/or their caregivers. Training was very difficult as there was a need to conduct the training on a one-on-one approach to limit the exposure to the patients with confirmed COVID-19 or PUI. After the assessment and series of diagnostic tests in the patient by the nephrology doctor, they refer to the PD nurse for orientation. The PD nurse will identify and assess who will be trained based on criteria and secure Baxter consent. The nurses discuss the benefits of PD and PD Full Health Z package to convince and promote PD first policy to the patient and caregiver. Also, the nurse will orient the patient and caregiver to the virtual training. Day 1. Basic PD training. The PD trainers will set objectives on each training days and evaluate the patient and caregiver after the series of training. The patient or caregiver will assist by the roving nurse in the bedside to monitor and guide during virtual training. The trainers will discuss the following topics: functions of kidney and how peritoneal dialysis works, safe environment on PD exchange, hand washing and hand rubbing, PD materials, step-by-step PD exchange. Trainers will demonstrate and discuss the safe environment on PD exchange, step-by-step of the hand washing, PD materials and PD exchange, followed by the return demonstration by the patient or the caregiver. Evaluation of training to the trainee will be done depends on the assessment of the trainers and performance of the patient or caregiver using dummy. If not, the trainers will continue the same set of topics on the same day. Day 2. In the same process of Day 1, addition in Day 2 will polishing the basic training with integration of troubleshooting on PD exchange, heparin incorporation, recording of data and discuss the importance of bowel movement in PD. Day 3. PD entry and exit site care. The PD trainers will set objectives on each training days and evaluate the patient and caregiver after the series of training. The patient or caregiver will assist by the roving nurse in the bedside to monitor and guide during virtual training. Trainers will discuss the following topics: safe environment on PD entry and exit site care, hand washing and hand rubbing, dressing materials, step-by-step change of dressing, care for transfer set. In the afternoon session, the trainers will demonstrate and discuss the safe environment on entry and exit site, step-by-step of the hand washing, dressing materials and change of dressing, followed by the return demonstration by the patient or the caregiver. Evaluation of training to the trainee will be done depends on the assessment of the trainers and performance of the patient or caregiver using dummy. If not, the trainers will continue the same set of topics on the same day. Day 4. The trainers will do face-to-face actual evaluation. The patient and/or caregiver perform the actual PD exchange and entry and exit site care. The trainers will evaluate the trainee according to their confidence and competence using PD checklist. Day 5. Home instructions on peritoneal dialysis. The PD trainers will ensure the patient and relative understanding on peritoneal dialysis. In the morning session, the trainers will review the following topics: fluid balance and its management, identify PD peritonitis and its prevention, importance of regular bowel movement, renal diet, full health Z package, CAPD clinic follow-up checkup schedule and services. Reassessment. After the patient was admitted for PDCI and PD training, the patient will be back at the CAPD clinic for PD reassessment as scheduled given by the CAPD nurse. At first, the CAPD nurse or Baxter nurse will reassess the patient or caregiver using dummy to review the step-by-step of PD exchange and entry and exit site care. Then, once the nurse evaluate into the dummy, the patient and/or caregiver will proceed to the actual evaluation using patient's PD catheter.